It's going okay.
Was last week helpful?
Yes.
Okay.
But we have not. I mean, never mind.
Tell me more, Nicholas. Tell me more.
No. It's fine. It's fine. We have already done. Yeah, we are in the subject. We are in the chapter now. I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
I spilled water on my shirt. So yeah, I'm just doing support now.
Okay, Nick. Initiative, right? What do you think we should do today?
I mean, right now I want to do the homework I have.
We'll choose the homework questions. We'll only choose the harder ones, okay? I'll leave the easier ones for you outside of tuition. Would that be okay?
Mm.
Just to confirm, did you hear what I said just now?
Yeah. I mean, all of the questions that are on the thing, right, are intermediate and hard questions. So
That's what the book say, lah, right? That's what the book say. I agree, though, they are not easy. That much is true, lah. Right?
wait, I just realized. Wait, I think I. So that's odd. I spilled water on my shirt.
Nick, do you need some time to settle it? Your shirt?
No, I'm
Go
just
ahead, please.
don't need.
Go ahead. Go ahead and settle it, right? I haven't have the feeling that you're ready, you see. Go and get ready. Go and get ready. Do
No,
whatever you
it's
need to
fine.
do.
It's
But
fine. I'm doing my work.
you okay? You sure? We can
Yeah.
start?
Yes.
Show me picture 5, please. Give me question
I've
5.
done a little bit of picture. Oh wait, I need to. How do I? I need to extend the stand because.
Go ahead.
How do I extend the stand?
You can pull it.
No, it's on the max size already. Like I need to make it go more forward.
Forward cannot. That's why you don't position your stand on top. That will cause a lot of trouble. You put your stand on your left usually, or on your right side if you're left-handed. Your table is too small, right?
Yeah.
Could
I
you
mean,
get rid
so
of things? Could you still get rid of things? Because if not, we will always have this trouble, and I do
you
not
know
want.
what? Okay, I have a little bit of leeway.
If this bothers me, I'll ask you to change the position of your stand, okay? All right, Nicholas, we have a deal?
Yeah. Okay,
yeah. Okay, now it's better. Well, let's see what happened now, yeah?
Number 5 is a little bit agitated.
We did it last time, right, Nicholas? We did it in tuition, yeah? Do you remember that we did this in tuition?
Yeah.
All right. Can we skip this now? You can copy it from your previous Jamboard later, can? All right. Now question 6 then.
I'm just getting ready the Jamboard.
The new Jamboard, please. Yeah, you can open your old Jamboard together with the new Jamboard if you want to. Tell me when you have your new one. You have a new one, Nicholas?
I said you already.
Now, are you eating?
I'm not eating.
Do you need to eat?
I've already eaten.
Where's the new one? Sorry, which Nick tree. Okay, got it. Yeah, please do your question 5 later because we did it last week. Okay. Question 6, please. Yeah, Nicholas. Yeah. Question 6, Nicholas. Now it's blocked. Now it's blocked. Look, stop, Nicholas. Stop. Let's make this easier. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Let me just copy the question, and then you don't have to show me the question anymore. That'll make it easier. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me just copy that. Yeah. Stay still. In your Jamboard, there's question 6 and question 7. Now you don't have to show me anymore. Now, Nicholas, don't do question 5. I want to speak about you question 6.
Yeah.
You don't have to show me question 6. I already have question 6. Yeah, show me your work. Show me your work instead. Show me your work, right? The question is for you. Shift your work to the left so I can see it now, all right? Okay. 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 As you can see from your Zoom, I will not be able to see your work. If you could show your full work, right? Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Stop doing question 5, please. Yeah. Stop. Yeah. In question 6, I teach you last time for a triangle, you need to know how many. Nicholas, your video is off. Oh, man.
Yeah, off for a little bit. I'll on it back later. So
I need to follow your work, Nicholas.
yeah, because like
Nick,
I
are
need
you
to
ready
like-
for tuition? We can stop now.
Hmm?
We can stop. Are you ready for tuition?
Yeah, I'm ready for tuition.
Can I follow your work, please?
Yeah. I just have to
Now,
like,
Nicholas, you tell me right now, yeah? You tell me right now. Why do you feel the need to finish question 5 first? You just tell me.
because
Do you need to finish your question 5 first?
I mean,
Yes or no? Nick,
I have like
just
this
answer
sense of
me, yes
urgency.
or no. You
No.
were writing on your question 5. For goodness sake, Nicholas, just finish it. Just finish it quickly.
No, it's fine. It's fine.
Quickly, just finish it. We've been
Okay.
fighting for 25 minutes. Just finish it. We are not working together. Just go and
Yeah,
finish it so that you're ready.
It's already on the other side already.
If this happens one more time, I'm going to talk to your mother. I'm going to stop tuition for a while. We are not working together, Nicholas. Is this okay or not?
Yeah.
You sure? Is there
Yeah.
anything else you want to do before we start?
No.
Please answer my question. What did I teach you about the triangle, the trigo, and the Pythagoras? You need to know how many things for them to work.
What did I learn about triangle trigonometry?
Look at question 6, the triangle. Just look at question 6. How many things
Yeah.
you know about this triangle?
Oh, it's a right angle. It's 11 cm.
Which triangle? Which triangle are you talking about?
Question 6.
Which triangle? How many triangles are in this question?
There's 2 triangles.
How many triangles?
2.
3. There are
3.
3 triangles here. Tell me which one are the 3 triangles?
SHT,
That's
SHU,
one.
and SPU.
Thank you. Of those, 2 are confirmed to be 90 degrees. The other one, we don't know. Okay?
Mm.
Now, of these 3 triangles, you choose one. Just choose one. Which one?
SHT.
SHU. How many things do you know about SHU? How many things, Nicholas?
You repeat that again. Cut off a little bit.
How many things do you know about SHU?
A right angle.
Yeah, that's one. Anything else?
It's part of 11 cm.
So do you know anything else about SHU besides the 90 degree?
The length of PH, and 90% length of HU.
Do you know the length of HU?
No, but I know that PH is times 1.2 times 1.2 of HU. PH is times 1.2 of HU.
You want to find HU, or rather, do you want to find HU in this case? Do you want to or you do not want to? That is up to you. You want to? Go ahead and write down in your paper. I will follow.
I mean, if TH is 120, right, I can just say TH is like 12 units, right? And
You can do
H
that,
cube
no problem.
is 10
There's no
units.
problem. No problem. Just add the unit, please. Yep. Would you like to find HU? Yeah, go ahead. In your paper, please. In your paper.
So like it's TH. It's like 10 units, right? And after that, since it's just like that, right? 11 cm is 22 units. So you get my calculator.
Sure thing.
So 22, 11 cm. 22. So 1 unit is half cm. 12 units is 6 cm. And 10 units is 5 cm. So
Right.
HU is 5 cm and TH. Oh,
Right. So how many things do you know about triangle SHU?
H is uh TH is H. It's 6 cm. Yeah. TH is 6 cm.
Is this
And
enough
HU.
for trigonometry or Pythagoras?
No.
How many more do you need? How many more information do you need?
One more.
One more, go ahead. Is there anything else available? Because
Yeah, the
it's,
area.
what can you do with the area?
HU 5 cm. 5 cm. Yeah. So the area is 21, right? So 21
Correct.
divided by half,
Sure thing. No problem.
divided by half, divided by 6. Which is 7.
Nice.
So SH
Now
is
you have
7.
7. Nice. Have you fulfilled all the requirements to use Pythagoras and
Yeah.
Cartesian? Good. Now, at this point, anything you say, I'm okay. But please listen to my question and then answer it, okay? If I stop you here and we move on to the next question, does it frustrate you?
Yeah.
Let me confirm this one more time. You would rather finish this question quickly and then move on to the next question.
Yes. Very much.
I will give you 1 minute and then I'll explain why I want to be quick. 1 minute, you finish it. Josh. Nicholas, I give you 1 minute, right? Are you okay?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Is this
I
too
need
much
to-
pressure?
Yeah, because I think I need
Never
some
mind,
time to
never mind,
remember
never mind.
how to.
I don't give you limit. Just finish it. Never
Because
mind.
I kind of forgot how to find the angles from the number.
Right. What does your teacher say? Sokatoa or Tokaso?
Focus.
Write down Tokaso. Write down Tokaso in your paper.
And I know the order of Tokaso lah. Just that I don't.
Choose a triangle and an angle to focus on. Label on that angle. Label the angle, please.
I want to focus on TSU.
TSU. Does TSU fulfill the requirements?
Yeah.
What kind of requirements are you talking about in TSU?
You can find the figures.
Oh dear. For Pythagoras and Tokaso, the requirement is 90-degree triangle, and then you know two more.
I do know.
Does the triangle TSU fulfill that requirement?
Oh. Then
Does it fulfill that requirement?
TSH and HSU individually.
That does fulfill the requirement. Can you accept that we cannot directly go for angle TSU? We cannot.
Cannot.
And what is the reason? Because
right. Well,
it doesn't fulfill the requirements, okay? No matter how you do it, you cannot force it. Now, you have to do an indirect method. So you go for TSH, that's fine. Do you know how to use Tokaso here?
Wait, I mean like,
Do you remember? If not, let me revise. Come on. Let me just help you revise. Come on.
I don't remember.
Right, they write down Tokaso again. I'm going to mark the angle you want with an X, okay? Just to help us in the Jamboard. Joshua, I can see you, yeah? Do your stuff first, yeah? Look at that X. That's what you want, right? X. Now, Nicholas, anything is fine. Tangent is fine. Cosine is fine. Sine is fine. Which one do you choose? You must choose one now. Any is fine though.
I do like tangent.
Tangent, then write down tangent x. In your case, tangent angle TSH. Tangent angle TSH. Tangent angle TSH. Tangent in front of TSH. In front of angle TSH. Okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. You write you okay, never mind. Okay, never mind. Let me catch yeah, okay, equals to opposite over adjacent, right? And the opposite is what? And then the adjacent is what?
Oh yeah, the opposite. Yeah.
The opposite of the angle would be
6/7.
That seems totally fine to me. Now, what did I teach you yesterday? Last week, what did I teach you at this point? Okay, you want the angle, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want the angle, right? So what
I have
kind
to
of
do tangent
doper?
inverse, tangent inverse.
Very good, very good. Tangent inverse, because tangent inverse cancels tangent. On the left-hand side, you have to write down angle TSH. The presentation is okay, yeah, thank you. Right, you press the calculator and then you're done for that one. Okay, Joshua, we're jumping straight to this practice, right? Is this a homework, just to confirm?
This is homework, yeah.
All right, okay. Let me just confirm that this is what you want to do today?
Yeah.
All right. Any other updates for physics? Okay.
Results probably.
Practical, is it?
Yeah.
Is it what you predicted?
Yes. Yeah.
Knowing the result, does it still bother you?
Or not. I mean, this. I think this year is like a more of a adjusting year, I guess.
Mhm, mhm. It is. It is an
So
adjustment.
I mean, like, I'm disappointed with the results, but I guess it's more of a learning opportunity as well, I guess.
Mhm, mhm.
Instead of like just like, oh yeah, I just need to get A1s or like B3s or like good marks basically. I think like sometimes it's good to make mistakes, you know what I mean? At this
Mm,
stage. Cause like,
yeah.
yeah, now I know what to do. Yeah, now I know what to do. Like in practical. I guess like anxiety got to me and like but I guess now it's like yeah.
Um, Understood. Just later. So Nicholas, good job. Yeah. You're sorry, Joshua. You're saying that now you know what to do
I
for
mean like
practical.
now I know how to handle the anxiety more, I guess.
Mm. If that is what you learn, that is actually a very good thing. Really. Really. Mm.
Yeah, yeah. So
Mm. Moving forward, I hope that you have a better practicals lah. Even though I say that it is almost likely that it will be like that, it will improve, but uh, it will go through some journey, right?
mm,
However, you will be fine. You will be fine. Okay.
yeah.
So it's still thermal. I guess we can talk about thermal. Mm, Nothing else, yeah. Okay, understood. Just to confirm, where's your chemistry?
Chemistry is in oh I think we just finished QA. We finished
That was
QA.
fast. Okay,
Yeah,
sure.
because I think like it's more on memorizing. And then like
Mhm.
the questions that she did was like quite understandable to like cover. So she just skipped
Mm.
to the yeah.
You're skipping to what now?
Um I don't know, not I don't know. She hasn't told us yet.
Mm.
But we just finished our QA. Yeah.
Right. Nicholas, move up, please. Nicholas, move up. Please. Nicholas, no, Nicholas. Nicholas, thank you. All right. Okay, Nicholas, congratulations from your warm up, yeah? Right.
Right.
That is a good question 6. Would you like to check the answer key first?
Yeah, I'm checking it right now actually.
Mm.
And I got it correct. 76.1.
Wonderful.
76.1.
Wonderful. Let me confirm
So
that
now
how you
question
do it.
7.
You may want to go to the next, to a clean page. Question 7 will require some space also.
Okay.
Mhm.
Sorry, are you able to see my question or is it a bit blurry? I
check.
think mine
Maybe just,
on my
yeah.
Zoom is a bit blurry, sorry.
Yep. Yep. If it is blurry on your Zoom, then confirm it will be blurry on my Zoom lah. But
Yeah.
my point is, even if it is blurry, sometimes the solution is usually to ask you to copy, right? To ask you to copy. But if yours are already blurry, then nothing can be done on my side. If that makes sense.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Do you have a question right now?
Just to clarify, total internal energy is the like the quote unquote thermal energy within a system, right?
Sorry, just a minute. Sorry, yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Sorry. Nicholas, you're showing me a question. I'm happy with it, but why are you showing me a question?
No, I'm gonna like I'm sharing. I'm gonna screenshot it.
Wonderful. You want to screenshot every question and then something like that?
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That will be very helpful.
Question it because we need question it as well.
Screenshot everything. Screenshot everything you want to ask. That's actually the first thing some students do, right? It will be very helpful if you do that. Because your table space is very small, right?
Yeah,
That's the
because of
reason.
the amount of books.
Just screenshot everything that you want, and
Yeah, just
then
screenshot everything.
you have screenshot everything. Where did you? Sorry. Oh, it's
The
only
next-
question 8. Oh, it's only until. Okay, I understand. Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. Okay, I'll follow you through question 7. Yeah. I have revised everything I want to revise with you, lah. So I will be following you, right? Okay, Joshua. Sorry, you're saying? Sorry. Mhm.
Yeah. So does that mean like equilibrium? It's constant, right? Because it's just it's within the system, isn't it? Right.
The total. So the system, a very fancy word, yeah. But the system simply means that it will include the cold guy and the hot
The
guy.
hot guy,
usually,
yeah.
right? And nothing else.
Nothing
meaning
else. No heating. No other external heating. Right?
as in insulated, that means they are totally cut off from the surrounding. That's
Yeah.
just
Okay.
the main in this case. So the cold and the so you are right, no? So if it is total, then it won't be A and B. You're correct.
Because equilibrium, right? It's only for because it doesn't need like external heating, is it?
You can say that
the length of
it doesn't lose. It doesn't lose.
ZY.
It doesn't lose. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, doesn't lose. So far, so good, Nicholas. So good. Yes, good understanding, yeah, Joshua. If you want me to explain more, go ahead. But I think you do understand. Yeah.
Sure.
So, Nicholas, they're trying to confuse you by giving you a very roundabout way of doing things. Yeah. Is there anything you can use? Okay. X, Y.
I mean, I can use Y to get WK and use Pythagoras theorem to get that side, I think.
WK. If you can use, you can get WK, that would be very nice. But
yeah, I know I can get WK.
Can you? Actually, I'm a bit surprised. Can you? Then
Yeah.
go ahead, because it will be very, very nice if you can get it. Totally.
Because
totally
you see the ratio 6 to 13. WK is 6 units and the CY is 13 units. Really the length of CY.
Do you have Z1? Wait. Oh, it is Z. Oh my goodness. I thought it's KY. That's my mistake. You have CY. You are correct. You can get 6U, and that's a very good idea. Go ahead. It's a very good idea. Okay. Joshua, you okay?
For this one, it says initially boiling point.
Mm-hmm.
And then continue heating until it's evaporated. So it's phase change, right? So is this one? Boiling point.
Shift to the left a little bit.
My fault.
You're doing 4, right? Sorry, you're doing. Oh no,
Yeah,
I
sorry.
couldn't see 3. No, I couldn't see 5. Yeah.
My fault. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. I'm just gonna copy it, right? Just gonna copy it. Okay, so that you can move on. Yeah, Brian, I can see you. Yeah.
Yes, it's 3.6.
Brian, can you hear me?
Yeah, got.
Go ahead and eat first. Yeah, you will need it. Right? Okay. Because 2 of them are late. 2 of the exam guys are late. So this is very confusing and trying to check what happened.
Okay.
They're the ones who requested the shift, right? Okay, so that's very confusing. So Joshua, just to confirm on page 8, yeah?
Okay.
Go ahead and move on, please. Yeah. Okay, so
yep.
Nicholas, yeah, that's great. Yeah. Okay, Nicholas, that is so good. Now finding WK, does it help?
Yeah, WK is 3.6 meter and ZY is 7. Z1 is 7.8 meters. WK
Now,
is 3.6. WK is 3.6 meters.
correct. So
Now I can Pythagoras theorem to find WC. Wait, yeah, I mean, no.
you want WZ. No, you cannot. You cannot use Pythagoras, but you can use Stochasto. You can use Stochasto. The question is, why do you want WZ? Is there any reason? For
I mean,
part
the
two.
question.
Oh, fair, fair. Yes, yes, you can use that. You can. That's beneficial
X
for
double
part two.
X Y Z.
X,
Oh,
Y.
how do
Yeah.
you get X?
A very good question. You get it by a triangle.
I
If you
mean,
don't
I
see
mean,
it, right?
I see
If you don't
something
see it,
already because I can this, and then I know this is 3 point. I know that
correct,
already. That this is
correct, correct.
3.6.
Correct, correct. You're all correct. You're totally correct.
Ether, and I know that I can technically find this point, this part actually.
If you can find that, that will be very useful.
I can find a triangle.
Because your new triangle, does it fulfill the requirements?
No,
Correct. You need one
you
more.
only know one
So
side and you have triangles. The
it will
thing
be
is, right,
very nice.
I cannot find this part without making it so I have to get this part.
I totally agree that you should find that part. Now, do you think you can find ZK? Do you think?
I can find ZK and I can find ZK and this part but not individually. Yeah. I can only find this part and this part together.
No, you are wrong. You can find ZK individually. You are wrong. Why are you wrong? It's a good news, right? Good news that you can find is because a certain triangle has met the requirement. Which triangle has met the requirement such that you can find ZK? Come on, Nick. This is what I trained for you last time. Come on, come on. Which triangle has fulfilled the requirements?
Wait a minute.
Come on, Nicholas. Come on. Oh, goodness me. Okay, no, sorry. If you want to find ZK, I assume that you want to find ZK, yeah, I assume. If you want to find ZK, then the triangle needs to contain ZK, lah. If that makes sense.
But
oh, goodness me, right, Nicholas. This is the most important training, right? This is the most important training. Now look at this triangle, WZK. Tell me, requirements fulfilled or not? Nick, requirements fulfilled or not?
I don't know. I mean, I don't think
Nick,
so. We don't have a
Nick,
second
what
one,
are the
right?
requirements? So the requirements are 90 degree. Is this 90 degree? Just to confirm.
Yeah.
Is this? All right, it is correct. Totally fine. And then two more, right? You need to know two more besides 90 degree. Do you know two more besides 90 degree?
Oh, wait. The two more can include angles, right?
Totally. No, you can. And Stochasto is more than capable of handling that. Totally more than capable. So it does fulfill the requirement. And if you want, you can find ZK. Because that's the same reason why you can find WZ. The same reason. It fulfills.
So I want to find ZK, right? And I know this one already.
Okay. I'll go to Joshua first.
Opposite is this one.
I'll go to Joshua first. Yeah. Nicholas. Yeah. I'll go to Joshua. Okay. Oh, right. Okay. Yeah. So Joshua, I was looking for this.
Is it on Jamboard? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it is. So your answer is correct. So if you have a question, go ahead. Currently, do you have a new question?
No, not yet so far.
Correct. Okay. As per usual, if you have a
Yep.
question, and sometimes you're in a waiting mode, yeah. Just
Yeah,
create the
I'll
question for
screenshot
me.
and then I'll
Yeah,
put it.
it's easier for me. Right.
Sure.
So what is TOA? So TOA. So I found it. I think.
Tangent 62 is then. I guess I can accept that, sure thing. That looks good again. Now, Nicholas, what kind of door? Come on, this is what I trained you last time also. What kind of door you must do to find A? No.
Convert.
Nicholas, shift to the right.
Times A, times A, times A, times A.
Times A sounds like a very good idea to me. Very good idea. Shift your camera to the left.
Oh,
Nice.
I got it. And then it's going to be A equals 3.6 over R. Yeah, that's good. Okay. A is
Very good, door, Nicholas. Very good. Very good.
A is going to be 1,
Joshua, you okay?
9, 1.
Stuck on this one. Yeah.
A is
Question 10. Sorry.
Okay, just gonna screenshot that. On page 9, yeah?
Yeah, 1.91 meters.
For ZK,
Okay.
for A. Looks good. Looks good, Nicholas. It seems very useful to me. Very useful. Sorry, Joshua, tell me, why are you stuck?
For the it should be like the MC delta theta
It looks
plus
good.
ML, right?
It looks great to me. Oh, what you're doing here is great so far.
But I can't seem to get it right.
You mean you press the buttons, you press the calculators, and you didn't get anything?
Hold on, let me check. Maybe. Okay, you can move on first, I think. Yeah, if you want. Oh, never mind. I got it. I got it.
It just should be more than 3.4, right? So I think it's around
Yeah,
B, right?
yeah. It's C.
C, and the C is fine. C is
Yeah.
fine.
No.
It's just more than 3.4.
It's my calculator problem. I think I keyed it in wrong.
Okay.
We good.
The concept is fine. Yeah, Kakak Brian just waiting for the other two, yeah?
Okay. Are they like usually late or like
Cannot be. Aiden is totally on time. Not sure what happens to Aiden. As for Inesh, she's the one requesting this also, again, exam boys, right? Maybe Inesh is just sleeping, right? Because he tends to get very tired after school. I WhatsApp them. Nick, okay? Yeah, Nick, don't shift your paper. Shift your camera to the left, please. Do not stop shifting your paper. Settle the problem once and for all. Shift your camera to the left. You have your natural position. Don't fight it. Thank you. Now,
Okay.
Nick, for your convenience, you can label this anything you want. Please label it because it will be very convenient for you.
I mean, I don't need it anymore.
Oh, what are you talking about? You still have to find the angle XYZ, no?
Okay, wait.
Right, you still have to, right? Which is what you're doing. I mean, it's to be fair, yes, you can use Z lah. Right? If you're not confused, I guess I'm okay with that. If you're not confused with if you're not confused with that, it's fine, right?
That's fine. I'll school V.
That's fine now because you've been stuck for quite some time. So I was thinking maybe you're confused.
It's not that. It's because I'm not getting stuck. I just think I just wrote something wrong. So I just question TP.
Right.
Wait, so it's twice DOA, right? Yeah, DOA, EOA. So DOA is is 3.6 meter. And adjacent is, and then H is the longest one, then adjacent is 1.19.
Hello, tua kaso. Yeah, okay, there you go.
I know.
Sorry. You almost said H. You almost said H. Okay, wonderful. Okay. Aiden, I can see you, yeah? Can you hear me?
I'm inside. So tomorrow is my A math test.
Correct. I understand. Right.
Yeah. And then for E math, I didn't do that well, but chemistry, I think I did very well.
Wonderful. Considering the situation, yeah, that is a very good result. Okay.
Yeah.
You understand, Aiden? Not pitying you, not trying to console you. You are doing a good job. You understand, yeah?
It's good.
For tomorrow, A math, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's A math.
Do you know what to, just to revise in these last few hours?
Yeah. There is circles, logarithms, and linear law.
If you know, I'm assigning you to my assistant, Kakak Brian. Have you been with Kakak Brian before?
Yeah, last time I have, I think.
Okay, he will give you his fullest attention. You're not panicking, right, for A math tomorrow?
I think I'm panicking a bit now. Because I know my math isn't that good and I haven't independently done logarithm questions before. Circles, I'll need to sort of think a bit now. And linear law, it always feels like my points don't align, then the answer gets wrong because my points doesn't align, then it's a bit funny.
It's not that I don't want to address that. I know it's a very annoying problem, but we didn't have time to address that, right? Don't let that panic you more. You are doing the best that you can. You must understand it. You are doing the best that you can. Whatever problems we don't address now, we address later. Okay? You may think, unfortunately, after exam, but I think always keep the big goal in mind. Your end of year is the big goal. That we will settle before that. Okay? For today, do not panic. You just settle whatever you can settle. That is your best thing. That is the best that you can do.
Yeah.
Okay? You are not perfect. Yes, but that's okay. Yeah, for this time, that's okay. Okay, then? That's okay. Okay, so I'm going to assign you to the breakout room with Kakak. Okay. Joshua, okay?
Yeah. I'm moving to the structured questions now.
Sure.
So I need the full scout.
Right.
Yeah.
Sure thing. Nick, have you checked the answer key?
Let me do number 2 first.
Sure thing. Having said that, the number feels very good, right? Feels quite about right. Is this a complicated question for you, Nicholas?
Nah.
They are making you go round and round, to be fair, right? They are making you go round and round. Does it feel, very 麻烦 to you? I guess you do like math, isn't it?
No, only in the certain circumstances.
This topic?
Math is okay. Math is average for me. I don't feel I have no opinion towards math.
I mean, once you get going, you're quite good. I mean, sorry, what do I mean? I like you when you're warm up. When you're warm up, I'm very frustrated. But right now, I think you and Matt have a good relationship. Maybe I'll put it that way. You do.
I only have a good relationship with it when I can understand it.
And you can understand it. I must say though, you
But
can understand.
my teacher at school, it makes it really annoying to describe it to me.
Well, here we try to make it understandable, right? Here we try. So that your relationship is good, with me, right? So that.
So the answer is 20.4. Now let me see if I can put them correct.
So Joshua, a very long kind of question. I haven't asked this before to you, yeah?
Yeah.
The first one is just like a cut off. It's supposed to be 71.8, not 71.7, but that's just decimal.
For now, I'm okay with that, right? That's okay.
And the second one, which is second one is 10C. It's supposed to be 20.4, and yep, I got 20.4. So yeah.
Correct. Wonderful, Nicholas. This is yet another example of your good relationship with math.
Now I just need to do one more.
Go ahead. They are exam level questions. To be fair, they are very exam level. Okay, Joshua, sorry again. This kind of long reading, right?
Yeah.
Do you like it?
I mean, like, it's fine. It's okay. I don't think
Of it,
I have
You
too
don't-
much of a problem. Like in terms of annoyance wise, I don't think I have too much of a problem. I think it's like just separate it into these parts. So I'll just read it. I won't read everything. I'll just read like some part and some part and some part. So I guess like pacing myself with it.
But the first, before the questions, okay, all the information, you read everything.
Yeah. But
Calmly,
like after that, then yeah.
Of course, all the questions, you don't have to read all the questions. That would be wrong. But the thing before the questions, you have to absorb everything well. And I must say, not in a rush manner. I mean, it is good to spend time to understand it.
Yeah.
So at this point, I will take the time to emphasize one thing. So Joshua, intuition, it will seem that I read very fast. It will seem so, right? I have to understand your question, other people's question, and they have to give you an answer, yada, yada, papaya. Correct, yeah? I do not want any of my students to imitate the speed of my reading. I have to read very fast because I have to. It's forced by the situation. And I guess I have experience in reading fast. But when I was doing my O-level and A-level, I did an O-level, A-level for math, just so that I know how it feels.
Yeah.
Especially when I did the A-level math, I read extremely, how do I say, carefully and slowly, so to speak. When it matters, I read slowly, so to speak. Intuition, I have to understand your question better, then I have to give you an answer. Do not copy that in any way. Do not. that is the only example that I am unhappy to demonstrate to you, because I believe everybody should read. Just take it slow. Okay, yeah. So if you're not affected by or you don't think that you should read faster, then I am very happy. I will never force you to read faster. Not a chance. Okay, not because you're slower, but because I think reading is very important. Yeah. So take your time a little bit. I explain that. So again, go ahead.
Teacher,
Yes, Nicholas.
I'm having some problem questioning.
I can see that. So tell me the nature of your problem. I can see your problem.
Angles.
I can see your problem.
Unit.
Yeah. And that is a sign of an advanced question. Okay. This question is designed to confuse you. Okay. Because there is nothing else. And you're pretty sure you didn't miss anything, right?
Yeah,
okay,
pretty sure.
Even more, just to be clear, you cannot use the triangle ACD, right? You cannot. Right? Because it doesn't fulfill the requirement at all. Okay? Yeah. Now, you have done all you can in terms of reading. You didn't miss anything. It's not your fault. And the question maker designed this question this way. So I will tell you what to do. You will now assume that you know 1 unit. You will simply assume 1 unit as 1 unit. It's something that you know instead of something that you don't know. In short, I'm asking you to find AH, for example, because this triangle, it is considered that you know 3 things: the 90-degree, the 35-degree, and of course, the 1U. You shall find AH in terms of U. Does that make any sense? Tell me if it doesn't make sense.
Can you repeat that?
One more time, huh? I'm encouraging you to go forward and consider 1 unit as something that you already know. 1 unit. BH is what? 1 unit. Treat 1 unit as 1 centimeter. I don't know. Something like that. Go and find AH using 1 unit.
Okay.
AH will also be in terms of unit.
So I'll just like pretend 1 centimeter is
in
1
your
unit.
mind. In your mind, you pretend. Just pretend that.
So like
You're just fooling yourself, and I'm asking you to fool yourself. I am.
So like if I want to find AH, I'm gonna like do
TN is fine. Yep. Yeah. Go ahead, write down. Go ahead. I'm encouraging you to do this. Yes, go ahead. Joshua, you okay? Go ahead, Nicholas. Go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. Move your paper up.
Like just put it 1. I'll just put it 1.
Yeah.
1.
Yeah. Don't say 1 though. Don't put 1. No. You cannot put 1. You put 1 unit. 1 unit, because presentation wise, it is appropriate to call it 1U. But just pretend in your mind that's 1 centimeter lah, or 1, whatever. Okay. Just pretend.
So then
and then you just go and find the opposite using, well, 1 unit lah. Just go and do your door. Okay, door is the 1 unit. Joshua, again, are you okay?
I'm doing it on a separate piece of paper because I don't have space on the thing.
Yeah. Oh no, let me just copy so that I can follow your work. Yeah. So I don't need to. Okay. So okay. Then.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes so much sense.
Okay, good, Nicholas. Good. Good. Okay. All exam level stuff. Good.
Wait,
What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing?
I
You want
actually
the
like
O.
this.
Yeah. Good. Yeah.
Like
One
the
dollar
steps,
is enough. Very good. $1 is enough. Yeah. $1. Yeah. And that is your O. Look. Your O is this lah. Go and press your calculator for tangent 35.
135, 1.
Joshua, let me follow your work, please. Okay.
0.700.
Yeah, it's okay, Joshua. Please continue. Yeah. If you're not stuck, then go ahead. If you're stuck, tell me. Yeah. Okay.
0.700207532 blah blah blah.
Which is, I mean, just estimate that, right? Okay, Ainesh, I can see you. Yeah. Ainesh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
0 is 0.7023, right?
Something like that. No. A little bit of error. You must put the U. It is 0.7 U. Still in U. Just pretend that the U is centimeter. Still in U.
Oh yeah. As I said, that makes sense.
Yeah. You need to do that. Okay, good. Okay, 3SF. Okay. So, well, continue with it. Continue using this. And you will be fine.
Well then.
Ainesh, are you okay? Can you hear me?
Yeah. I can do all the way till 10. I'm very fresh.
Good to hear. Do you need to have a dinner?
I can do that during tuition.
Okay. I will assign you with Kakak Brian, yeah? Okay.
For the whole 2.5 hour.
Because either way is very crowded. Either way, it will be very crowded. Right? That's the reason why I assigned you to him. So it's less crowded. But having said that, tomorrow is exam, right? So whenever you or Kakak Brian have a problem that cannot be solved, he will relay to me and I will help immediately. That means I'm still monitoring. Okay, Ainesh?
Okay.
Okay. Because if you're here, it's going to be very slow. And that's not good. Then there's no point of doing it today, right? There's no point. Okay. All right. If there is a problem, because again, tomorrow is exam, either Kakak Brian WhatsApp me or you WhatsApp me. I will respond. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Joshua, I cannot follow. Yeah. Okay. Good. Right. Good. Okay. Sure thing. Okay, Joshua, are you confused on how to answer part B?
I think this is fine because it says temperature rise. Is it?
Oh no! I talk about part B. No, your
Oh, no. Oh,
two is
no.
fine. Your two is fine. Your two is fine.
No, I haven't done part B yet.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Do think about it. Right.
Mm.
Nicholas, are you okay?
I was waiting to ask you a question.
Oh, sure thing. What is your question?
I can say like I can get ACB by doing ACH, right?
Interested a cyclist.
So I can just put like
ways.
done the tangent, like you see on my screen, right, on my camera. I can write, even though that question is saying ACB, I can still write ACH.
Can you? Yes, you're absolutely right. I think writing ACH is the right thing to do, not ACB. Because ACH is just less confusing and it is going to be the same. You are right. I totally agree with you. I think you should do this in exam. It helps that you understand what's going on.
Yeah.
It is a
yeah,
good thing. It is a good thing.
Then Toa so Jason is 2-0. Toa A is
With the
on
unit,
bottom,
yes.
two
With the
is
unit,
top.
yep. With
A
the
is on
unit.
the bottom, and Jason is 2.
You're sure
is
you're
on-
okay?
O is wait.
Could be, yeah.
I got
yeah.
it wrong.
Transfer
just-
energy.
Q is A.
Mhm.
A is top.
Can I just confirm something with you
Zero
as well?
seven
Because I
Yeah.
didn't expect it to be very long, right? So,
I
because
got it
we
wrong
know-
again.
We know that this is a thermal chapter, and you know that thermal chapter at the start talks about convection, conduction, radiation, right?
Yeah.
Which is an extension from Sec 2 stuff. In Sec 2, they already start to talk about this, right? So because in a long question such as this, they like to branch out away from the calculation, right? Like something like this, because it's very practical way of understanding reality. So in this part B, it is almost certain that your answer will be in terms of conduction or convection or radiation. If that makes any sense to you.
Okay. Yeah.
So to me, I will think about how the cyclist can conduct away, convect away, and then, if possible, radiate away. Whichever of the three ways works, that is what I will put it in part B. Because in the end, that is all we can do. If this make any sense to you, what I'm trying
Yeah.
to say.
So you can, yeah.
You want to talk about conduction or convection or radiation or all three or whatever.
I mean, like, I guess you can like wear black shirt to radiate the heat. I don't know. Does that work?
Provided that the surrounding is less hot than him. Provided. If the surrounding is
Yeah,
hotter
it's
than him,
hotter than, yeah. He's gonna absorb.
you will say he wears white shirt. Do you understand? So you can provide answer in both ways because you already know that that's a no old knowledge. Make sure you cover all your bases.
Yeah.
If you're cycling in whatever, then you do this. If you're cycling in this situation, then do that. That's radiation, and that's good already. That's already very good. Okay. However, under the sun, it is almost unlikely that you will wear black under the sun. It's very unlikely. Unlikely. So no matter how cool the surrounding is, you have one very hot surrounding called the sun. You cannot beat the sun. Right. So unless you're cycling at night, then so that's radiation. Then you just talk about conduction or convection or both. Yeah. Now, Nicholas, you are on the correct track. Tell me, why are you stopping? You are absolutely correct here. What stopped you?
I wanted to ask you a question, but then I forgot the question, and I'm trying to remember what I wanted to ask you.
Does the question have anything to do with you?
Yeah, the question.
The you bothers you? The you bothers you right now, correct? Or is it something else?
Yeah, sure. I think that's what. Yeah, the you does bother me.
Okay. And
Do
the you
I just
rightfully...
oh yeah, I remember what question I asked. Do I just still do the same thing? Then just say you.
Frankly speaking, there is no new skill needed. You have all the
Oh.
skills needed and you're on the right track. You are definitely on the right
So
track.
all I
You
have to do is
didn't
just
write
I have
anything
to
wrong.
get rid of tan. Okay.
Correct. You do want to do that. So door tangent inverse, right? Yes, absolutely correct. Absolutely what I will do.
Oh.
So does the you bother you, right?
It does. I mean, I'm not. So ACH is 19.9, 19.3 to 1 DT unit, right?
No. This is where we have to talk. Right? So no, it will always be in degree, surprisingly, because the U cancels.
each other.
The U cancels at this point. Don't you see? There's a U on top. There's a U on bottom. The
Oh,
U
yeah, that's
cancel.
it.
The U cancel.
Okay.
Don't erase it. You have to cancel it. You have to manually cancel it so the teacher knows.
Like that.
Yeah, like that, like that. Then you're left with no U, which of course you feel happy about, right? Okay,
So
you understand?
question eight, let's see if I got it correct. If I get it correct. Question 8, 19.3. Yay, I got it correct.
Mhm.
I'm very tired right now. I'm not used to 2 hours.
I understand, Nicholas. I understand. Do you still want to try? I mean, to be fair, yeah, these are high-level questions that requires you to think a lot. That much is true, lah. That much is true. And you just ate your dinner somewhere. The situation is not ideal for you. I agree. That's why once you get started, I'm no longer frustrated with you, lah. You're doing a very good job.
All I want to do, right, is have a tiny break.
You can have a 5-minute break. Go.
That's actually very
Okay.
good.
Don't do stuff, lah. Just don't do anything. Just do. Okay. Don't do stuff.
I have to do something. I have to categorize.
If you want to have a break, okay?
Yeah.
Joshua, are you stuck? This is
Yeah.
a bit too long.
Yeah, I am.
Right. So again, conduction, convection, radiation. You put yourself in the situation of the cyclist. So you're cycling, you're exercising, right? Okay.
Mhm.
Is there any way you can conduct to somewhere colder? Is there any way?
No.
No, yeah. I mean, to be fair, if the surrounding air, that's the only thing you're touching. So you have to mention that because conduction relies on touch, right? Contact.
Yeah.
So if the surrounding air temperature is lesser than, the body temperature, then conduction will happen. Okay.
Mm.
It's just that air is not a very good conductor. But you should mention that because currently you have to describe 2 ways. And the radiation way is not a way to transfer out. This is to reduce a transfer in. Okay, there's nothing else that you can do with radiation. Unfortunately, nothing. Okay. Okay.
Mhm.
You thinking about radiation is a good thing because you're covering your bases. Just in case you miss something in radiation, right? So, but you conclude, too bad, low radiation might not count. So we have to answer something on conduction. So you just say, conduct to the surrounding air, which is most of the time lower than the body temperature. But air is not a good conductor. And then you move on to the final answer, which is convection. Do you understand what I'm saying, right? If you don't understand, let me explain one more time.
Convection.
Let's pretend that the cyclist is cycling under water. Let's just pretend that for
Okay.
underwater. Now, water has a colder temperature than air most of the time.
Yeah.
Right? Then conduction, will most likely be enough.
Conduction.
Because the water is colder and the cyclist will lose a lot of heat just by
Yeah.
conduction to the water, just by conduction, right?
Yeah.
Okay? And plus there will be convection also, right? So now back to the air. So you mentioned the conduction and where. Now you mentioned convection in air. Air is a very good thing to do convection with, correct?
Mhm.
Okay, so there is the natural convection where you're standing still and the air is moving, right?
Okay.
And then there is a better way called having a fan blown to you. In this case, you have a natural fan. What is a natural fan? You're moving very fast, man. You're
Mhm.
moving very fast such that the air seems to be blowing towards you, right? So you have air moving, you have wind, whatever, you have wind, okay? you have wind, and wind will be able to transfer energy quite well, quite well. That is your convection. Am I saying something new?
So the wind will help to cool down
Yeah.
by
By simply blowing. No, get it straight. Okay, well, have you
Yeah,
have
okay.
ridden bicycle or motorcycle before, right?
Yeah. I know what you mean.
Even
Yeah, I get it.
Mm,
Okay.
so
The
even
blowing,
though there's no natural wind, you will still experience it,
you'll feel blowing as well. Yeah.
correct? And
Yeah.
that really helps, like really helps. It's just like any natural wind, it will carry heat away from the cycle.
Okay.
So since it is effective, you have to mention that. In fact, most people riding motorcycle, motorcycle will have to wear a thick jacket to prevent the heat transfer. If not, they'll catch a cold.
Okay. Yeah.
So for a
Makes sense.
cyclist, you have a less moderate one, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Now for the clothing, this is the last thing. Wear thin clothing, not thick ones. Right? Thin one, which will how to say at least not prevent the conduction and convection from happening. At least that will
Which will keep like the conduction and convection active, I guess.
going as smooth as
Yeah.
possible instead of preventing. It won't help. Okay. Or if you like, just might as well take off your shirt. The only problem is sunburn. Right?
Yeah.
But if you take off your shirt, even better. But if you're not, wear a thin one. Right? Which is obvious for people who exercise, even though you may not know why you don't want to wear a thick clothing when you're exercising. In physics, they're asking you to, to explain why, so to speak. And the explanation comes back to either helping or not inhibiting conduction, convection, radiation, something like that. That's the framework. Is this too overwhelming?
No. Okay, I get it now.
Then give it a try and see whether you can write it down.
Yeah.
Oh.
Is that low, Joshua? Really? Okay.
Hmm?
Only 400 grams, Joshua. Only 400 grams. Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Can I copy the question because I cannot copy the
Yeah,
answer.
sure.
Tell me, Nicholas, are you feeling better? Do you need more break?
I have 1 more minute.
Sure thing. Move to the left, Joshua. So I cannot see. Cannot see it well. Left. Thank you. Okay, got it. But I guess what you did is correct. Now here's one question, Nicholas. Joshua. Sorry. We didn't mention sweating, right?
Yeah.
Obviously, sweating is one of the most important process of losing heat, lah, right?
Mm-hmm.
But he go and spoil that answer lo in C lo. I mean, if you read C,
Yeah.
then well, I mean, logically, can you answer sweating in B lah, right? Can you? What do you think?
I mean, like, I guess not.
I guess not. But here we tread on fine grounds, lah, right? So I will strictly say,
I guess I don't know.
let me put it another way, lah. This will sound very weird, okay, Joshua, but okay. Sweating is a biological process. This is not biology, this is physics. They will much appreciate a physics subject kind of answer, even though sweating obviously will evaporate and obviously that is a physical process, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let me put it another way. If you don't answer sweating and you just focus on the physics stuff, lah, which is conduction, convection, radiation, you will be fine. If that makes sense? Because that's just how physics examiner look for physics answer. Okay, it's not very realistic, I must admit, but it is how they do lah, I suppose. They will have to allow physics type of answers, even though sweating should be one of them. One of the answer, definitely. Okay.
Yeah.
Second way I will explain this is that because only mammals and some other types of animals sweat, right? In physics, you don't always talk about a live human being, you talk about things lah, and things don't sweat.
Yeah.
So in that sense, practicing your conduction, convection, radiation thinking is always a good thing. Maybe that's also another factor. Right? Hopefully this is more clarifying, not confusing.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Question first for this one.
I'm sorry?
Do you want to copy the question first, or
Oh, I'm sorry.
I don't know if you want to though, but is it?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Sorry, Joshua. I thought the wait what?
Uh.
Wait, what? Did I read the question wrong? I thought after the sweat thingy there is another part of the question.
Oh, that one is it's in my notes.
Oh, we don't have to worry about it.
Okay. All right. Okay, then we can do that.
Do we have to worry about it? Sorry.
Uh,
Because I have no idea what that means actually.
I don't know because she gave her the notes, right? And then one of the questions, the practice questions, is linked to this one.
So you're okay? So can you do it? So do you understand?
I mean, I can take my notes, but like,
No. If you can, don't take your notes. Now I understand. Now this question simply is the continuation.
it's
of-
not linked. Is it
It's
linked?
not?
It is repeated. Oh yeah, it's not linked. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah.
No, it is. It is.
Is it? Is it?
I have no, I don't think so. I'm sorry. I don't think so. I'm sorry. No, that's up to you. What you want to do is that's up to you. Okay. All these questions are good questions anyway, so I don't know. You do you.
Okay.
Nick, you okay? Okay, Joshua, but if you're doing question 13, you gotta copy paste me something, yeah?
Sorry. Here's the original question.
Put it somewhere. Maybe page 11. Oh, right. I'd like to do an experiment, Joshua. Can you copy paste? I want to know how come yours seems to be worse than mine. Okay, is that true or not? Okay, let's try. So now, how good is it?
Okay, let me try.
It doesn't make sense, but that might happen. That feels very weird. Nicholas, you okay, Nicholas?
Yeah, it is worse than mine.
Oh, I'm so sorry. You're absolutely right. No. Because the picture from your phone has to go through Zoom before it goes to your laptop. Sorry, that makes sense. It is weird. Wow, that's so weird. Can I confirm the Zoom in your laptop Yeah. Is the video like full screen or is just a small thing? Or...
It's just a small thing. I can pin it, and when I
Okay.
pin it, then I
Okay, try pinning it so that it's very big. Yeah, so you can ignore everybody outside. Okay, now try again. Is it better? Don't erase
Yeah,
the previous
it's
one.
around
Okay,
here.
let's see what happened.
I think it's way better now.
Okay, then I forgot to ask you to pin, right?
There you go.
Oh yeah, okay. So next time just pin. Right?
Mhm,
See?
yeah.
It is even
Okay.
better than mine, right? Okay, even better than mine. So I'm just gonna use yours, right?
Mm.
There you go. Okay, so pin it. That way it's not disturbing also.
Yeah,
Not distracting also. So, sounds good. Nicholas, are you okay, Nicholas?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm
Nicholas?
good. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I'm going to take some risk here, and I want to explain a new topic to you in the remaining 10 minutes. Would that be okay? You can eat while we're doing this. You haven't eaten, right? Nicholas? Nicholas,
Mm-hmm.
have you eaten?
You have eaten already. Why?
I'm sorry. I keep confusing with something else. What am I talking about? Sorry. We'll talk about a new topic. Would that be okay?
It is okay.
Right. So let's see. You have talked about the shape thingy, right? Take your textbook and please confirm what is chapter 10.
Let me put my
Because chapter 9
file
is the
back first. Please.
Are you okay, Joshua?
Oh, this is confusing.
Tell me what is
On.
confusing from the question.
Let me. So it says that experiment to measure specific latent heat of vaporization of water. Steam at 100 degrees Celsius was passed into water in an insulated container.
Correct.
Initial mass of water in container 0.260 kilograms. The final mass of water in container 0.278.
Is more.
Yeah. So does that mean it collects steam or it makes steam?
Okay,
I mean,
let's
like
think about
it is passed into water, so I guess that's
So,
collect steam.
Q in, Q out, right?
Yeah.
Q out of the
Q out of
who's the hotter guy?
the steam.
Correct. Make sense? It is always Q out from the hotter guy and Q into the colder guy, right?
Colder
Which is
water. Yeah.
water. And it's an insulated container, so making our life easier, right? It doesn't go anywhere else. Right? Okay. So what happens to the water? Let's pretend that the water is still 0.26. Let not that confuse you, right? So 0.26 kilogram. What happens to the water? The water will
Increase.
in temperature, correct?
Yeah.
And they even tell you, correct? So to represent that, QMC delta T lah. So that's what will happen. Temperature will rise, MC delta T, correct?
Okay.
Now the steam. What happens to the steam?
It will it will decrease.
Decrease temperature?
Decrease
Steam. Steam cannot decrease in temperature less
during
than 1. Cannot.
phase change.
ML.
So ML.
Then plus MC delta T lah. Continue lah.
To continue the cooling down then. Right.
Correct. Now does this make sense?
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Then tell me what's the mass of the steam?
0.18, is it?
No.
0.01.
0.01. Yeah, 0.01. 18, yeah, 0.01. That's good.
Oh, so that's where the 0.01 comes. Okay.
All right. Now, does
Okay,
this make
okay.
sense?
Yeah.
Now, you, like all my other students, never do this one.
Yeah,
Never do.
yeah.
Because easier questions no need to do. But if a question is confusing, this is a very
Very
powerful
useful.
thing
Yeah.
to explain to you, to yourself, right? In exam. I didn't give you the question. I didn't give you the answer. I just, lead you through.
Mm.
Okay, don't forget about it. Right?
Okay.
Go ahead.
I see.
Okay, so Nicholas, right? Sorry, yeah, chapter 10. I'm sorry, go to chapter 11. Chapter 11.
11 is
Right. Chapter 11 is what you have
Good.
done with me,
Good.
correct?
yeah.
You have done with me. So you are ahead of the class, so to speak. Just feel free to take a look at your chapter 11 because I'm intending to skip it. But you can take initiative and tell me, today I want to revise my chapter 11 because you know this will happen very soon. Okay, because that means
You're
I
gonna
want
skip
to
this
go
one.
to chapter 11. No, we did it last. Did you remember that we did chapter 11 like 2 weeks ago? You didn't remember that.
Oh, I remember the reading.
Correct. Now you can override me now. Okay, my students take initiative, right? I want to go to chapter 12.
Okay,
You
let
can
me
say, please do chapter 11. You can
I
say,
see
go
the
ahead,
chapter
take a look.
11.
Yeah,
I've
check
seen
it out for a while. No, you see, and then you decide, hey, can I do chapter 11 or should we go to chapter 12? So your option. Okay, take a look lah.
Sorry for the
Yes, Joshua.
MC delta T for water, right? Is it 0.26 or is it 0.278?
Oh, again, you're very confused, yeah?
It should be
Steam,
0.26.
correct. The steam becomes water. Then
Yeah.
let it be on the left-hand side because it's a different water than the water on the right. Why? Because that water is very hot.
Yeah.
0.01 is very hot and 0.26 is cold.
Cold. Yeah.
They are not the same water. Do you understand?
Yeah. Okay.
Makes sense, huh? This has to make sense. This has to make sense, right? They are different water. Just saying that they are water doesn't mean that they're the same thing. Because the delta T will be totally different from the left-hand side and the right-hand side. Correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The delta T on the right-hand side will be cold to hot. On the left-hand side will be very hot to kind of cold. Okay?
Okay.
Makes sense. Okay, so this is, well, this is for not part A and not part, oh, it is for part A. You need this for part A. Nicholas, what do you think? Chapter 11?
I'm trying to consider. I don't know.
Then if you don't know, feel free to decide on chapter 11, even though I want to go to chapter 12. That's fine. You can take initiative and say that.
On one hand, right, I feel like
Mhm.
I am not ready for chapter 11. Like I haven't prepared enough for it.
Uh-huh.
But on
So,
the other hand,
mhm.
I
Yes.
feel like I need time for all the other chapters as well.
But you're already ahead, Nicholas. You're already ahead. You are ahead in chapter 11. You don't have to go too ahead. You can just stay in that ahead. That's also fine.
You know what? Fine. Yeah, let's do chapter 11.
Correct. As long as you're ahead, you are being a good student because you are preparing. It's not that you are being ahead is good, but you are preparing for class is good. Okay. If you don't feel that you're prepared for class enough, then feel free to do chapter 11. You are still a good student. You understand me?
Yeah.
Okay, but since you are taking initiative to choose chapter 11, then you must take initiative to choose a question. Choose something which is kind of hardly because you have prepared somewhat.
How about this then, sure? Try this one for size.
Okay, so go and copy it. Okay, copy it because after a while I want you to get used to. I want to do this question. Just slap it in the Jamboard lah. Okay, go ahead, slap it in the Jamboard.
Yeah,
You
wait,
don't have
let
to
me
rely on
get
me,
it.
right? Yeah. New page, yeah? Joshua, are you stuck, Joshua?
I think I'm
Okay,
okay.
there I got it.
Okay, sure thing. Sure thing. Okay, so Nicholas, your initiative today is to do this question, which again does mean that you are, hey, this does not look very difficult, but I might be wrong, right? For a starter, they don't even draw the tetrahedron for you. Do you know what's a tetrahedron?
No.
Oh, goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Then I have to show you what's a tetrahedron. Okay, I have to, yeah. Yeah. Tetra means 4. Would that be okay? So whatever
I will search it up.
go ahead. I'll draw for you also.
Tetrahedron is a polyhedron composed of 4 and okay.
That's not very helpful, right? Okay, so there's your tetrahedron.
No, I understand what the tetrahedron is.
Okay, so 4-sided stuff lah. Okay,
I just know,
four-sided.
I can just say there's a 3D triangle. It's a
You
pyramid,
can
basically.
say that it's a pyramid, but with a triangle base lah, not a square base lah. Okay, just to be clear, right? It is a pyramid. I agree with you. Okay, it won't be very easy. Just saying, it won't be. This guy is very difficult to handle. Okay, so your choice lah. You want to do volume first? You want to do slant height first? What do you want to do?
Let's do the most.
Okay.
Oh,
I don't think, however, you can do the volume right now because the volume requires height. Correct or not?
and let's go slant height.
Let's do slant height. Let's do slant height. And this will be troublesome. Right?
All sides are equal. Center C of an equilateral. Center C of an equilateral triangle is side H.
I'm gonna help you, okay? I have to help you here. This is already too difficult. You choose a very difficult thing, right? So the center here will be here. That's what it means. This is the base, correct? It's your base. That's the center. And the center will become the height itself. It's the height. Okay, that's the height. Now, what is the relationship with slant height? So the relation with slant height is like this. So like that. This will be your slant height. There will be your L. I'll call the L slant height. Will be like that.
You're saying you're saying this part, this blue part is this one, right?
Are you showing something?
Oh wait, no, I see this part, right?
That's not what I mean. No.
This is slant height.
No. To be clear, this is 8. Just to be clear, that's an 8, right? That's 8 centimeters, right? Isn't it an 8? That's 8, man. And this is a 4, man. That's a 4. And if the slant height is 8, then why bother asking you? I mean, you can, I guess they can ask you, but I don't think it is 8. I think the slant height will be. Okay, I'm spoiling the question for you, but I mean, it's a warm up. This is the slant height.
The length of each
That will be your
edge
L.
of a regular tetrahedron whose faces are identical equilateral.
That will be your slant height. That will be your slant height.
Slant height will be wide.
That guy, the L. The L, please. The L.
I mean, it makes sense the slant height is 8, what? Because you see the length of each edge. Wait, no. No.
I guess we can debate.
No, that's not 8, because you see, I mentioned this part, you see like this is a 3 triangle from the top down view. They want to find, since it's like this side, right? So it's like it looks like this, but like this side is like talking about the I don't
So
even know what I'm
Joshua?
saying. Never mind. You know what? I think it's correct. Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think it's correct. Yeah.
But I like what you're thinking. You are trying to imagine the shape, isn't it? You are trying to do that, right?
Hmm?
You're trying to, imagine what's going on in your mind, the shape, so to speak, and this thing, that thing, whatever.
I
Never
really
mind.
should have picked such a very hard question.
I like what you're doing. I'm just saying that I like what you're doing, right? This is way ahead of the class.
Wait. If this is A and this is 4, can we use Pythagoras theorem?
You can because you have already fulfilled the requirement. Yes, the slant height is not difficult once you know what's going on. I mean, I did spoil the question for that. That's why I say I am spoiling the question for you. I apologize. I am.
Thanks.
Okay. But what to do, this question is extremely difficult. Partly because the shape is very weird. Partly. Okay. Joshua, are you
I'm just
okay?
gonna imagine that this
okay.
line over here, right? Like cross section to find like that third line, the three sides, the four sides of the bottom. I'm just gonna imagine that dotted line is just talking about like that third side I cannot see.
Try first. Try first. I mean, this question is troublesome. Try first. Try what you think first.
First off, I'm gonna try the Pythagoras theorem and I can find the height.
Josh, are you okay, Josh? Josh, are you okay?
A bit stuck on the.
I cannot follow. I cannot follow.
Sorry.
I still cannot follow.
B.
How do I find the volume of the tetrahedron?
Part B.
Part B.
I started doing question 14.
You're already done with A. Okay, good to know.
Yeah.
So part B is greater. So for some reason, our experiment is not very accurate, something like that. Right?
Mm-hmm.
This is already into the territory of practicalities, so ideal versus reality.
Allow me.
Right?
So
So ideal
volume
versus
is
reality always means there is some sort of heat loss or heat gain from the environment. I want you to at least consider that part, right? So in this situation, what will be heat loss to the environment or heat gain?
Sure, I found the volume for the formula for the volume of tetrahedron.
Yeah, 1/3 times base area times height.
So actually, I don't even have to find the Pythagoras theorem. It's just
Oh, you're missing everything, Nicholas. Again, you're missing. Try first. Try again, Joshua.
Heat
loss or
loss
heat gain
from
the hot stuff outside, right?
Yeah.
So something like this. So watch how that modifies your equation. Andrew, I can see you, yeah? So Q out, is it modified in any way?
Sort of.
No. Q out from the steam. Oh, I mean, it is, but my point is Q out of the steam taken Q into the water plus environment. Now you have this guy. So there's something here, like something here, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I got it correct, thanks. I got it correct.
For the slant height, correct? Okay, good.
No, as in not the slant height. I got the
Volume, correct?
The volume part, correct. The volume part is 60.3. Oh wait, that's not 3C. That's not 3 significant figures. The volume height is correct, 60.3.
Good for you. Good for you for now.
Because I found the formula, right, that just takes the slant height.
Oh no, you cannot use that. Not in this. I mean, I'm not blaming you for using that. No, I'm not. But they don't teach you in the chapter. So you have to use a roundabout way of doing it. Very annoying. I agree. I agree, totally annoying, but that's what you need to do. But for now, time is up. Still quite happy. I'm okay with your progress. Still quite happy. Right?
Not taught in sec school. I'll just write it.
Right. You can, but I'm pretty sure you cannot use it. Apologize, that might sound bad. Yeah. Okay, Nicholas. Okay, Nicholas. Can I ask you to start, not to start earlier, I mean, but to be ready earlier?
Yeah, I had
time?
to eat before the lesson, so I was like,
Right. Yeah. You were preparing a lot, but you're not ready until 6:50 lah.
okay.
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 I
Bye,
wish to
Joe.
go a bit ahead from you with you next week. So not just keeping in speed with the class. I hope we can go further. If not, your 2 hour is not a good use of time. Then might as well you just do 1.5 hour. 1.5 hour is enough for you to keep with the class. You understand what I'm saying? If you want to
Yeah.
do 2 hour, you want more, ma. If you cannot do 2 hour, then don't waste your mom's money. Just do 1.5 hour, right? But if you want 2 hour, you should want more lah. You should get more results. Did that make sense? Yeah. Okay. I'll see you next week. Good job today. Okay.
Okay, bye.
Bye bye. Right. Andrew and Kyoko, I can see. Yeah.
Hello.
Yes,
Sorry.
Andrew. Yeah. Okay. So I'll clear up with Joshua, yeah, guys. Yeah, Andrew. Just on your video. Yeah. Still waiting for it. Yeah. So Joshua, there'll be some number, right? Because of the Q lah, right? On the right hand side, right? Okay. So now let's see what happened lah. Let's see what happened. So what we found is that we have this math, right? We have this C, we have this delta T lah, correct? Okay.
Yeah.
And then this whole thing also have, right? This, right? Okay, this, and then he go and minus that. But you notice that the L will be affected by this guy, no? Correct or not? So because this guy is unaccounted for,
Oh, okay.
all the
okay.
numbers that you see here are actually
Yeah.
practical result. It is not accounting for that guy. It's not an ideal result. You
Yeah,
must understand.
yeah. Okay.
Some hit is already lost. So because of that, the L should be bigger.
Okay.
Make sense?
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Again, look at how the QR and QA is helping you, helping us. Okay.
Okay. Okay. That makes
Feel
sense.
free to continue with yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you next week. Bye bye.
Bye.
For some reason, my computer isn't detecting the camera.
Try a. Okay. Wow. Try a. What do you call it?
I think
Try
it's,
a. Okay. Nice. Okay. Good. So, you're in the middle of doing stuff, right, Andrew? Please do it first. I'll get a quick update from Kyoko. Yeah. Kyoko, how are you? How are you so far?
Still doing papers in school.
Understand. All the topics lah. That means, right?
Yeah.
What do you think about what then we say logarithm, right? Logarithm, linear law, and binomial. Last time you say that. You're saying? Go ahead.
I don't really know because binomial questions, I think I always get stuck at those in my papers at school. I think the log and linear law not so much, but the binomial, yeah.
Right. Then why if you're always stuck, do you want to talk about them in tuition?
Yeah.
Right? Okay. Because usually when I ask you what you want to do, it seems confused, like you do not know what you want. But if actually there's a problem that you discover while doing paper, that's definitely what we want to talk about in tuition, right? It is revealed to you that, oh, you have a problem in this area, you have a problem in that. Then we go and zoom in that problem in tuition,
Mm.
right? If you do paper in school and you do not know what to discuss in tuition, that frustrates me a lot. It makes me question whether your practice in school is useful or not.
Mm.
One of its users is supposed to tell you, oh yeah, I have a problem here. Oh yeah, I have a problem there. You get what I mean?
Mm.
Okay. Now, one more time. Huh? What problems does the practice paper tell you? Binomial is one. Right?
Yeah.
Did it tell you anything else? Did it reveal to you anything else?
Not really.
Okay. If it doesn't reveal to you anything else, then let's deal with what it reveals to you. Okay. Do
Mm.
we talk about the questions from the paper or do we talk about fresh questions?
Questions on paper.
All right. You have them, right? Put them in, please.
Mm.
Put them in. So, Andrew, I'm sorry, Andrew.
I think I should be practicing pressure questions, but I don't have any with me right now.
Okay. Wait, so let me get. So your exam is done, am I correct? I
Which
keep forgetting. Oh,
only for
I'm sorry.
chemistry.
No, only
for
for
physics on
yeah, physics on next week, right? Okay,
no,
next
this week, this Friday.
this Friday. Okay. So, what do you think just now? What do you say that you need to do?
Recap and practice on pressure, but I don't have any questions. I checked already.
So you're saying that this assignment book is done.
Yeah, like this one's long time ago done.
A long time ago, this is done.
No, sorry. I'm not trying to do this. It's I'll say I do not have any questions when before.
You mean the questions here you have done it in class or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, right. Can understand. Now, what were you doing just now? I mean, sorry, I'm sorry. If this book is done, tell me why are you showing this book to me?
Well, I was just trying to take out all the material.
Understood. Are you sure you don't have anything last from that book? Sure.
Okay.
Kyoko, which Jamboard are you in? Are you in the previous one? Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Sorry, Andrew. Sorry, yeah. Well, let's be effective. Yeah. Let's not waste time here.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, this in front of me is a chemistry, right? We don't care about chemistry,
we're
right?
not doing.
Yeah, we're not doing that. So out of the way, out of the way. Okay, no chemistry today, right?
Go ahead.
Okay. So you say that you are concerned that you don't have any physics practice, right?
Yeah.
To prepare for exam, right? So that means you already have this problem before we meet. This 1 week you have this problem. Correct? or not?
Oh, yeah. I've been.
Does that
the
mean that
thing
you
is,
haven't practiced any physics this week?
No, because I have around 2 exams every day, so I have to like.
Oh no, that's fine. No, that's fine. So I understand. So this is an exam week and you're worried about other exams. Right? That one okay, right? So today you're studying physics, but Friday is your physics test, correct?
Yeah. No, I'm
Why
also
are we
studying maths
studying?
today.
That's what I want to ask actually. Okay, so tomorrow is not your physics exam. Tomorrow is your other exam, correct or not?
Yeah.
Then Andrew, you must understand this.
Mm.
For all of my students, including you,
Yeah.
when it is exam time, we reschedule.
Oh, okay. It's fine though. I'll just stay out a bit later. Lah.
Oh dear, that's just not good. No, Andrew, how's your math? EMAT
This
or AMAT?
term,
EMAT or AMAT?
AMATs. Should be fine. I just recap a bit, do another paper, and I'm good.
Look, AMAT is a harder subject in general than the sciences. In general, just requires more hard work, right? Remember the first time we meet, you share with me that your AMAT also is a concern, correct?
Yeah.
In fact, if we don't deal with the concerns right now, it carries to Sec 4. It carries fully to Sec 4. That is what my students experience sometimes. If, for example, I meet the student at Sec 4 or the student gets more serious only in Sec 4, then the Sec 4 topic is very good. The Sec 3 topics come back and haunt them during Sec 4. That's especially true for AMAT. It is, of course, also true for physics and chemistry, but we're handling them right? Now, are you serious? Is your AMAT okay? Are you serious or not?
Yeah. Okay.
You sure, yeah?
Good.
It seems very risky to me to study physics when tomorrow is AMAT,
Yeah.
Do you want to
that's fine.
reschedule? Do you want to reschedule to tomorrow?
Tomorrow, tomorrow.
Because tomorrow you're supposed to study physics, right?
Yeah. Okay. I think tomorrow will be better.
Okay. And next time, we do that.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Let's just talk about tomorrow's timing for a while. Okay, tomorrow's timing will be the same. I'll see you at 8:30 to 10. Okay.
Okay.
That's 10, yeah? I'll see you then.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay.
Yes, Kyoko?
I don't know how to start this.
Kyoko, a revision on binomial, yeah? Now listen to me carefully. No matter what the question, binomial, we always do two things at the start. I told you this last time. This will be your note. Understand? Listen to me carefully. No matter what, we first do general refers to general term. Right?
What's the general term?
General term is something very simple. Remember that binomial is an expansion, right?
Mm,
Something like that. So, and the
Mm.
expansion follows a pattern, right?
mm,
Okay. It's C0, the first guy, correct? Sorry. The first guy, power what? The first guy, power what?
Zero.
Uh-oh. Power 8, and this is 0.
Oh.
Now,
uh,
Kyoko, can you do this normally or not? This is just natural, or this is not okay for you?
Not really.
Okay, then let me confirm. Writing the second guy is also not okay for you at all.
It's okay.
So okay or not okay, writing this thing?
Okay. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, this one is okay, yeah?
Uh,
Now, a general term is a much more convenient version of this. Because if I write this down, the question doesn't limit us, right? If I write this down, or I will have to write 9 things. Am I correct?
mm,
So a general term is just a better way of writing all these 9 things. Just write 1 to represent all.
uh,
This guy. Teacher always do this. The purpose is, well, to represent everybody. There you go. To represent everybody. Okay?
mm,
So I have R's here, right? And what does this R do? This R can go from 0 to 8, your 9 items. That makes sense?
mm,
Now, can you write this naturally, normally, easily? Can or not?
mm.
Yes or no? No, say
Yeah.
no. Yes, say yes. Gilbert.
Yeah.
This is the first step, no matter what. No matter what.
Okay.
It doesn't matter what the question is. Let me repeat it one more time. Huh? Most questions you must read first. You must. But binomial questions are not just short. It doesn't even affect the first and the second step. Okay, this is the first step. I'm going to do the second step. And then we start to think after the second step. So only then we start to seriously consider the question. Before that, first step, second step, very standard.
Okay.
Okay. Now, what is the second step? The second step will use the first step, right? And separate them. Okay. The second step is the separation to coefficient and power, right? HCR belongs to the coefficient, right?
Mm,
X cubed R something something, right? X cubed 8 minus R belongs to the, power lah. And
mm,
K to the power R belongs to there, and then your X minus 1 power R belongs to the X power. Do you understand what I'm doing right now?
Separate the X from
The
constant.
coefficients. From the coefficient, don't say the constants. Never say the constants. It's the coefficients.
Okay.
The guy in front of the axis lah.
Okay.
First step and second step is something that you are capable of doing one. Okay.
Mm,
So currently, my critique to you right now is that you don't even try to do this. That's my critique. My promise to you is the moment you do this, usually many questions will feel very obvious. Usually lah. Okay. If you don't understand, we still have to do this first before we start to think. That's just how binomial is. In some sense, binomials are kind of easy to start. Okay. Now, I'm going to erase what I did, and then you're going to do the first and second step for both questions. Am I okay?
mm.
Okay, clear there. Now do it for this one and page 11, please.
And teacher, can you send me into the breakout room? My phone died.
I will do so. Ainesh, are you okay so far?
Yeah, my math is a good word. I'm gonna keep the last 45 minutes to do a chem paper.
Sure thing. If you're okay, I'll send you back.
Yeah.
What I mean is, are you okay with Kakak Brian? That's what I mean.
Oh yeah.
You okay, yeah? All right. Then. Okay, good, Kyoko. That one's fine. That is the end of second step, right? Okay. I want you to do that. Okay. Okay, good, good, good. Kyoko, go back to the page 10 first. A few mistakes. These are 8, correct?
Um,
Can, yeah?
mm,
So fix that. Actually, everything is fine. So I don't think there's any other mistake. So that's fine. Okay. Fix that for page 11. Yeah, just ignore the extension first. Fix the same problem with page 11. Okay, good. Oh, yeah. Use the. Okay, right. I'm so sorry. I don't understand. Page 11 is a continuation. Yeah, then you shouldn't have done that, right? Okay, my apologies. Then just ignore page 11 for now. Okay.
mm,
Now, you're going to write a notes later here, yeah? For the first and second step. Okay. Now, here's something else. If they want to introduce K, they have to give you another information. Make sense? The information is the 7/16. Are you saying that you do not know how to use that?
I think I can.
Okay, then show me how to use it. Kyoko, when you're done, tell me. Okay, then. Check the answer key first, Kyoko.
It says it's correct, but they say reject minus half.
You don't understand that.
Yeah.
You're saying,
Yeah.
okay, for this one, you're missing an answer, no? Because every root, every even root has a minus. Then it's not just root 2 has a minus. Root 4 has also a minus. You know, root 6 also has a minus. If you don't know this will be your new node lah. Understand? Can ya?
Okay.
Okay. So that's why no, you have to write the minus and then you have to reject it lah. Right? Something like that. That will be your full marks. Okay. For 4 marks, it's not that bad, right? No. Before we go to the attachment, the next part is attachment. Very common, huh? You told me at the start that you do not know how to start, correct?
Yeah.
Then in the practice papers, how do you start?
I don't know. Like some they just ask you to find the first two terms. So that one I'm okay, but this kind I can't really do.
Okay, so looks like so far, yeah, the first and the second step that I told you totally solves your problem because it seems that you actually know a lot of things. Am I correct? Yeah. Going to the attachment. Now, let me check first. Any more questions? Ken?
Yeah.
Do you know how to handle part 2?
No.
Okay, now part 2 is selective rainbow. Here in part 1, you're being selective with the R. Now, never mind. You just write down what you want to say. Just write down. When you're ready, please tell me. When you're ready.
Okay.
Call me when you're ready.
Done.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Where's the separation? Your first and second step, general term, then separation. You sure you're okay? Are you done?
Yeah.
For part 2, you say that you do not know what to do.
Yeah.
Now, binomial question is all about selective, being selective, because there's too many things to write. You and the question maker just want certain thing. For example, in your third step or part 1, which you say you know what to do. Totally, you actually know what to do, right? Third step is being selective. The question maker wants you to be selective by saying the constant term, correct? Just focus on the constant term and you know what to do. Good job. He wants you to be selective, you be selective. Part 2 is exactly the same thing. Even though there's an attachment going on, there's no attachment. In the end, it is about being selective. Yeah. Now, the attachment will have to rainbow with the guy inside, right? The guy, so many, right? The 9 terms, correct or not? Okay, 9 terms, correct? Okay. Your 9 terms is currently represented by the general term, separated, correct? Correctly. Yeah. Now, if you have to rainbow everything, then you will get 9 terms for one and then 9 terms for this one. So you have to do 18 terms, which is not what you want at all. Correct, yeah?
Yeah.
If you understand the question, you will be able to select. That's what I'm trying to say to you. You will be able to select if you understand what the question means. You don't have to do 9 term and 9 term. Now, look at me, how I choose. Okay. He said that there is no constant term, correct? I'm going to write down what this means first. This means 0, x0. That's what it means. Do you understand? Okay. The guy will be 0. Now, that guy will be a combination of these 2 rainbow. Okay. Let's talk about the bottom rainbow. The bottom rainbow is 1 times something else, correct? That 1, I will choose with, well, I will choose with what you just did. I will choose with R6. Because R6 will give me a constant term inside, correct? Okay. Which is, by the way, I don't have to do, it is 7/16, correct? There's a 7/16 here, correct or not? Which happens to be your R6, you know. So 1 will rainbow with 7/16, but nobody else. Do you know why?
Because I'm trying to find the constant.
Correct. Even though that there is no constant term, you are actually trying to find that. Don't be confused with the word no constant. If I rainbow with anybody else, what will happen? If I rainbow with a guy here, right, or the guy here, what will happen? Those guys will have x power something. And x power something times 1 will not be x power 0. I hope that makes a lot of sense, right? Okay. Now, let me ask you. For minus 7x power 4, who should he rainbow with?
X power -4.
Correct. Which I actually remember that you are capable of doing this. This is your skill. Once you know that, it's a simple matter of finding the R. Correct or not? Correct or not? If you can find that and find the R, everything becomes very easy. This is the normal way of treating attachment. It is not simple, but it is also not complicated. Plus, it gives you a lot of marks, which is nice, right? That's the nice thing about it, by the way. Do you need any other explanation?
No.
Then give this to rainbow a try. You will need more space, so let's copy this to the next. Let's copy this to the next part.
The rainbow can only multiply with 1 term, is it?
Not really. It depends on the question. But let's look at this question. Let's look at this question. Because one can rainbow with 9 terms, correct? Can ma? Would you choose any other term besides 7/16?
No.
Okay, your logic has spoken. Your logic say no need with anybody else because there are other questions more complicated than this where you need to with 2 terms. Just 2. Usually that's the maximum. Most of the time is 1. This is not you, willy-nilly, this is your logic speaking. You want to take note on that, lah, right? You understand? Yeah, I'm not doing it with anybody else because, same thing with your minus 7 x power 4. You're not going to do it with anybody else but x minus 4. Why? Well, whatever your logic says, write down. Okay? When the more complicated question arrive, we'll talk about it. This is complicated enough. Please write down your notes and then do it.
Okay.
But please write note about, not wanting to rainbow to anybody else. Would that be okay? Okay, just to confirm, this note explains to you. You sure? Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay. Then, if that's okay, kindly do it in page 11.
Like redo.
Redo? What do you mean? You haven't done it.
Huh? Yeah. Oh,
You haven't. You haven't shown that there's no constant term here. You haven't.
okay.
Right? But you know what to do, lah. Definitely, you know what to do. Please do it. Right? Kyoko, are you okay?
Mm.
Yep, you're using it to find R, yeah. So,
Can I write like that? Like coefficient of x power 0.
yeah,
Okay.
you might not even need to write it down. But anyway, you know what, sorry, do you understand this question?
Mm.
Okay. To me, it's obvious that you have all the skills, but it's just that you are missing a little bit, just a little bit. Okay.
Mm.
Do you want to write any more notes for this question?
Um, maybe not.
Okay. The questions you encounter in the practice paper can be harder than this one.
Mm.
Okay. Would you like to find more?
Um, mm. Mm.
Kyoko, tell me when you have it, yeah?
Mm. Mm.
Kyoko, is it difficult to find a binomial question?
No, I found.
Okay, all right. Kyoko, when you're ready, tell me, yeah? What you're doing that.
And then
Yes, Kyoko. Oh, I'm so sorry. I pressed. Oh goodness me! I pressed the wrong thing. Oh, right. Which you just did. Right. Correct. Understood. Yeah. Okay.
there's two more
You check the
parts.
answer key. You check the
Yeah,
answer key. Is it okay? Right. Yeah.
yeah,
So in this case, no plus minus lah because root odd mah, right? Odd root lah.
yeah,
Yeah. So you should feel more comfortable right now, right? Okay.
yeah.
As you can tell, the first and second step helps a lot. Really helps you, right? Now let's talk about part B. Part B, I don't think is related to part A lah. Okay. Part B also unknown n. In general, the unknown n is the most troublesome one, right? The most troublesome, the longest one. Do you know how to handle this?
No.
You still start first step, second step. You still, it does not matter. Do you understand, Kyoko? Do it first lah. Then we talk. Okay. Then you think, then we talk, something like that.
Okay.
Okay, separate. Have you separate? Kyoko, have you separate?
No,
Is it done? Are you done separating?
I think so.
Okay. Now, notice that this doesn't matter lah. Okay. The 1 to the power doesn't matter. Correct, yeah? But the rest matters lah, right? So now we talk about the rest and the fact that, there's n lah, right? Well, I claim that this is now when we start to think. So, I mean, what else can we do? We use the information he is giving us lah. He did tell you x power 4, and he did tell you x power 6. So he is basically telling you the R. Correct? No? Isn't that true?
Okay.
One more time. At this point, the question maker wants you to select. Correct? He doesn't want you to do everything. He wants you to select certain things. So he has to give you a way to select. He tells you it's x4. Isn't that his way of telling you how to select which R? Correct or not?
Yeah.
So at the very least, use that information first lah. You may be able to go far.
Okay.
Okay.
Is it correct?
No, the R is fine. The R is fine. You are not. Wait, no, you are. You are. No, everything is fine here, but you can go and use it. Ratio 3/2, right? That is what you want to use. How do you use it?
I don't know. Mm,
Okay. That's one way.
oh,
Okay. Now, what this achieves is a few things. Okay. That achieves something, right? That's nice, I suppose. What is important, however, is this. This will simplify. Let me repeat this one more time. Huh? When they don't know the end, they have to give you a way to simplify. The most common way is something divided by something. In this case, NC2 divided by NC3. Okay. They have to give you a way to simplify, so we use it. Now, do you know what to do for NC2 and NC3? Do you know what to do?
No.
Okay, then if you don't understand this, please tell me immediately.
I don't understand.
Now, this is the manual formula for NC2 and NC3, meaning to say you never need to use this because you always press the calculator. Nothing wrong with that. Understand?
Mm,
I'm going to ask you to prove this. According to this formula, which you don't know where it comes from, this will be something like that. Do you understand?
yeah.
If this is 8C3, then what does it become?
It,
Factorial, then over
5 and 3.
5 factorial. Now, do you understand what factorial is?
1 times 2 times 3.
3, something like that. Or 3 times 2 times 1, whatever, like, yeah, until 1.
Um,
Now, you're saying that you never remember your teacher showing you this. Never.
you rarely use it.
You're right. It is only used when the n is unknown. But you have to use it when the n is unknown. This is the only time that you need to use it. So I guess we have to be prepared for it. It's very specific. Now, before you go to the N1, please prove using your calculator that this is true first. Just see for yourself.
Yes. Mm,
Okay. So now, of course, this will be notes for you. Yeah, it will be notes for you later. Yeah, I'm gonna show you how to deal with this first. There are two ways of dealing it. You can simplify first, right? You can simplify first, or you can just divide this. That's my favorite method. Let me show you my favorite method first, which is dividing directly. And it will be the top guy divided by the bottom guy, correct?
mm,
You understand? Okay, the n prime is immediately gone, right? You don't want to be fully gone. You just want it to simplify, right? Now, what happens with n minus 2 factorial and n minus 3 factorial? You have to understand this will also simplify into simply n minus 2. Do you understand? Okay, now let me demonstrate. N minus 2 factorial is, remember, 5 factorial is not 1 times 2 times 5. No, that's not the right way of thinking. It's like 5 times 4 times 3 times 2. Okay, that's a better way of thinking about it. So now, what is n minus 2 factorial? Well, it is what? What times what?
N minus 2.
Times?
N minus 1.
Oi. Imagine that n is 8. Okay, so 8 minus 2, 6 factorial is 6 times 5 times 4, right?
Yeah.
So it's 5n minus 1. Yeah, n minus 3 and then time.
N minus 4.
And until when, you don't know. Just dot lah. Okay, right? Now, what is n minus 3 factorial?
N minus 3 times n minus 4.
And so on and so forth, right? Do you see how they simplify? Do you understand?
Yeah.
Right? So this is my favorite method. The other method is similar. This one is just slightly shorter, that's all. Okay. Okay. It does, however, require your fraction simplification to be strong. Are you okay with your fraction simplification? Some people find this extremely confusing.
It's okay.
Okay. Now, can you continue from here? You're very close to the answer already. If you don't know what to do, please tell me. Okay, you are correct. You still have fractions to deal with, so you still have to deal with the fractions, but you're very close. Give it a try. If you're stuck, please tell me immediately.
How do you get rid of the NC2 over NC3?
What do you mean by how do you get rid of you're already changing this to this, right? This, right? Which is correct, correct?
Yeah.
So why don't you just apply it on top? Your goal is to find n, correct? Why don't you apply it here? Correct? We are still back to that fraction, correct or not? Don't forget the 1/3. Yeah, okay. Yes, very nice. Thank you. Equals to 3/2, right? Yeah, I mean, just write 3/2 is fine, right? Mhm. Further cancellation will be helpful. The point is go and find your n. Check the answer key first.
Yeah. I got it.
Now, is this the first time you do this?
Yeah.
You have never done this in your class practice? Never.
No.
But let me confirm this one more time. I totally forget whether your math class, a math class, is a good class or bad class or so-so class for you.
Um,
Good, bad, or
it's
so-so?
it's good, but in terms of practice, not the best.
Well, you're getting a lot of practice right now, even though it's self-practice, yeah?
Mm.
Now, I'm very confused that a good class will skip this part though.
Plus, we never seen this kind of question before.
In your exams, your tests, and your prelim papers, there is never a N question for
Yeah.
binomial. Never.
Yeah.
Huh. Oh, I can tell you it will happen.
Uh,
Anyway, write down your notes, right? I mean, you can understand, right?
uh,
So a few things to note, please. The first and second step thing still works very well, correct?
mm,
The question still asks you to select certain R, right?
mm,
Still happen. The only new thing is how do we handle the NC stuff, lah, right? There's a lot of fraction and a lot of simplification. You seem okay lah with the fraction. I think you'll be able to. Okay, still. After step 1, step 2 is still selecting R. Still the same old thing, correct or not? It is
mm,
still the same thing one. I want you to have an understanding that most binomial questions are just like this one. You shall not be afraid no matter what they give you. You shall not be afraid. Okay?
okay.
And simplification, that's it. By the way, this formula I wrote is actually written in your formula sheet.
Yeah.
You realize that? Yeah, it's just that of course you never use it, fair enough, but it is written.
Mm,
And anyway, writing it only doesn't help you. You still have to know how to simplify. So,
mm,
but this question covers everything. It's good enough.
mm.
Okay. If you're happy with your notes, good. Then hands lah. Can you handle the hands? It's an attachment question, right? Anyway, feel free to do the hands on. If you're confused, please tell me. Okay, cool. Kyoko, are you okay? So
Yeah.
hey, stop, Kyoko. Stop, Kyoko.
Mm.
This one's fine, yeah? Presentation wise, I will not do this, right? Just a presentation problem, right? Okay,
Yeah.
this one's fine. This one's fine, this one's fine, this one's fine. And at this point, you stop. You know what?
No.
Because there's no such thing as a fraction r, not in binomial.
Mm.
Do you understand? If you try
Mm.
to put it in the calculator, also they won't answer you, so you might be a bit confused. But the point is, if the r is fraction, it means that you don't have to care. It doesn't exist. In the binomial expansion, there is no x power 5, and you are happy to accept it
Okay.
because you check. Does it mean that you have to cancel everything? Obviously not. Just stop there. Teacher
Mm.
will understand one. Hey, I checked already. You don't have. Bye.
Mm.
Continue. Do write a note on that one later. Yeah.
Mm.
Uh, exactly. Check the answer key. How is it, Kyoko?
It's not this. Maybe there's something I'm missing.
Sorry, I cannot. Sorry, what?
Like it's close, but not the answer.
It's close, but not the answer. What is the answer?
812/27.
812 over 27. 81. Huh? What? Sorry, what? 8 what?
1.
Just write it down. Just write it down. Oh, that's not close, lah. That's very far, right? Let me check here.
Oh, I mixed up. 9.
Okay, good. 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 Yeah, good. 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 So
Okay.
how is it?
Yeah.
Obviously, a careless mistake can happen. That one you will be able to prevent when you get comfortable. You're just, I mean, this is a new confidence for you, right?
Mm.
Once you know that a binomial question is just like this one, it's going to be like this one, no matter what they give you, no matter how they do it for you. Understand? It will be like this one.
Mm.
Okay, no matter how much variation they're trying to introduce. Once you know that, you will feel more confident, and then you can slowly handle the remaining problem. The remaining problem is that it is prone to careless mistake.
Mm.
If you're no longer confused, you can be more careful, if that makes sense.
Mm.
If you're confused, how can you be careful? You're confused what? Don't know even what to do. But you know what to do now. So with a bit more practice, you know how to be careful. You need more practice, yeah, but I mean, the papers are there, right? The papers will give you the practice. If you do more topical on binomial, that would be good. Maybe do, I don't know, 4 more lah. 4 more will be nice.
Okay.
Okay. Now time is almost up. Now, Kyoko, please understand my expectation for you. You must be able to tell what your problem is when you come to tuition because you have done practice.
Mm.
I don't expect you to, after you practice, no problem. That's wrong. Then you don't need tuition. What?
Mm.
If you need tuition, you come hopefully with your problems already known.
Mm.
Okay, that is the at least the initiative that you need to display, right?
Mm.
Because there is almost no point finding your problem inside tuition. Do you know what I will do if you do not know your problem? I will have you run through the topic. That's a very big waste of time, correct or not?
Mm.
Because you already run through the topic in class.
Mm.
You already run through, so you have an idea. Okay, I have problem this one, I have problem that one. Let's address it in tuition. Makes sense, right? Right? Then you're no longer, I'm no longer frustrated with you because you don't know.
Mm.
You're also no longer frustrated because you will have your problems addressed, like today. Like today. Okay, let's make sure that the next Sunday the same thing happen. You're addressing your problem just like today.
I think like when I do the paper, like I do find my problems in the while I'm doing the work, but it's like very minor ones. So I can't really decide which one to do first. That's why.
Okay, let's get this clear. Yeah, let's get this clear. After that, you can write your notes. Okay, I know you want to write your notes, right? So, if the problems are minor, why is there such a big problem overall?
Because like if I don't know how to do the general term here, I can't do the whole question.
No,
So
for binomial, I agree. No, I agree. For binomial, yeah lah. So, for binomial, it's not a minor problem. It's a big problem, right?
yeah,
My question is for other topics. For other topics, are you saying that all other topics just minor problems?
I think
No,
so.
think carefully. Think carefully. If it is true that all other topics are minor problems, if it is true, then why are you not scoring A? I'm sorry, not A. I'm sorry. If you have many minor problems, then it makes sense to expect that you will score a B. Not A. I know. A probably very difficult, but B. 65% and above. 65% means 35% is wrong, correct? 35% is your many minor problems. Are you scoring 65% or above?
No,
You are scoring 60% and above?
I don't know. I haven't calculated the whole.
You have a problem, you know. You have a big problem. You don't even know where you are. You think you have minor problems. But actually, in total, you don't know. You have a problem. You practice, but it doesn't tell you much until you don't even know what to ask. And yet, it doesn't feel that you're free of problems. It doesn't feel that you can, how do I say it? You can stop practicing and you can stop wishing. It doesn't feel like that also, correct? But the biggest problem is that you don't even know where your problem is. Now, I suggest that you total your marks. When you practice your paper, is there a checking afterwards? Is there a marking? Or you just said, oh, you go and practice by yourself, whatever, huh?
Yeah.
What nonsense is that? Well, let me get this straight. Huh? In class, you practice paper, right? But marking, your own problem. Something like that. Your teacher just say, okay, marking, you mark yourself. You don't want to mark, it's also okay. You want to mark, it's also okay. So you never even check the answer key. You just practice.
I did.
If you check your answer key, which is great, right? Is it very difficult to mark? That means at least to find out how many marks you get. Because you check the answer key, right? Know me? Look, like this. Careful. You must understand it. If you keep practicing, but you do not know what to improve, then your practice is not very good. Think about it for a while. You keep doing practice. Your teacher asks you to practice. You're a good student. You follow. But after that, you don't really know what happened. You don't know what to improve. But you also feel that you have to improve. Correct, right? Is that correct? After you practice, you feel that you have to improve, but you don't know how. If I'm wrong, just tell me. Just tell me. I'm very happy if I'm wrong.
How to say? I can do the questions. It's just that like all the small, like when they twist the question a lot, then like I completely cannot do the questions sometimes. Then yeah.
You call that a
But
minor
but I
problem.
can yeah, but I can tell like that is like I need to improve on that.
Look. You're saying that your minor problem is if you just change the question a little bit, you cannot do it.
Yeah.
What kind of minor problem is that? That's a very big problem, Joko. For next Sunday, if I ask you, what kind of topics, if they twist a little bit, you cannot do? If I ask you that next Sunday, can you give me an answer?
Yeah.
It's not a minor problem, Joko. Not knowing what to do if they change the question is an extremely big problem because the questions you see in exam are new. Some will seem familiar. I guarantee you 40% will not. Maybe 50% will not. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Your minor problem, does it happen in one paper or it happens in every paper? It happens again and again or it just happened once?
Maybe one.
Only once. They just twist a question. It only give you a problem once. The rest is okay. No problem.
Yeah.
Hmm. You can solve a few things. Do you think that you can stop tuition?
Huh?
Do you think that you can stop tuition?
Why?
Can or not? Do you
Why?
think you can stop? No, do you think you can stop receiving help? Can or cannot? Do you need help or not?
Uh, as in like what?
Do you need help improving or not?
Uh,
Is the answer you don't know or something else?
maybe I need help.
Oh dear. Your biggest problem is that you don't even know what you need help for. Now, for the papers that you practice in school, you have the working with you, right?
Yeah.
If I ask you to take a picture of the working or the question, you can do that, right?
Uh,
For Sunday, I want you to have all your working and all your papers and all the questions ready for reference.
uh,
Do you understand?
uh,
Okay. It has been 2 months and we are still guessing what your problem is. You're a very good student, but you do not know what your problem is. That's a big problem. Have them ready and I will ask them and I will ask you to refer to them. Okay?
mm.
Okay. Now, one last thing. When you do with Kakak Brian, do you feel that it is better than when you do it with me?
Then when I do what?
When you do it with
Then
Kakak Brian, do you feel that it is better than when you do it with me?
uh, I don't know. It's
Oh, dear.
okay. It's
Oh,
okay.
dear. Oh, dear. When you do it with Kakak Brian, what do you do? Is it different from you do it with me?
Uh, kind of.
What do you do? Tell me, what do you, how is it different?
find more exam questions and he tries to help me, but like I don't know. Really don't know.
Yes, but tell me. Please tell me. We need to know. We need to know the problem. Please tell me. Please.
Huh?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know.
Okay, for next Sunday, prepare your papers and your working, correct? That's one, yeah? That's one.
Mm,
Two, if you could answer the question of what is the problem that you want to improve, that would be nice. If you cannot, we'll find it together. Can?
okay.
Thirdly, from now on, your new practices, you need to total your marks. If not, you will not know where you are. Obviously, you'll be very happy if you're 75% above, right? You'll be very happy. But where are we guessing? Why don't you know? You get what I mean? If you don't get what I mean, it's just okay, but I am commanding you to total your marks. Or the new one. The old one is fine. It's okay. Just have them ready for us. Can? Okay, this is what I ask of you. Do it. Your teacher doesn't ask. I ask. Can ya? What are the three things to do? Please tell me. If you forget, just write it down. Just write it down.
Find my papers and
The
then
working, yeah, the working. Okay, then
mark.
for the new
Yeah.
ones, right? For the new
Yeah.
ones. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Then if you could answer the question of what is the problem you want to improve? Okay, if cannot, we'll find it together. Okay, for today, you at least improve something very important, the binomial one. You did. That one certainly you did. Okay. Okay. Yep, Kyoko, I'll see you on Sunday.
Bye.